Hello, I'm making this video to talk about beta decay and to show you my model of the down quark. Bounce this off, you see what you think. Maybe you can leave me some comments if you have any input. That is, please keep your questions on the model or comment. Well, you comment anything you want, free country. But questions, keep it on the model or on CERN's model. Compare the two models, CERN's and mine. Any other questions are superfluous to this channel. Unless it's physics in general, then yeah, that's fine. My model, well, first of all, I told you the quarks look like this. They're leptogluons. That's an up quark. That's a 4-string gluon. That's an electron. Yeah, and that's a positron. This is a 6-string gluon. If you'll notice, the down quark has 6 strings in its gluon, and the up quark has only 4, because 2 of the gluon string energies during beta decay became these 2 particles, this one and this one. And this one is an electron, positron, and this one is an electron. That's showing you where the energy for the new particles comes from, so no one can say, "Oh, you're just making that up. Where's that energy come from?" So it's excellent. This is a simplistic model written out. Gluon G, 6-string, positron, electron. It beta decays to loses 2 strings and becomes a 4-string gluon, and it has an electron and a positron. And the positron is always on the outside in the up quark, and the down quark, the electron, is always on the outside. And then it just goes to the Feynman diagram of beta decay. If you'll notice something here, in beta decay, these 2 particles are here now. And the positron has become a neutrino because it's stuck between the electromagnetic field of the electron and the newly formed positron, and it stops it from rotating. Remember, our strings spin. They rotate about an axis at the poles. Our strings spin. And once it stops it from rotating, it'll be spinning. Then beta decay will happen. The positron will stop rotating. And at that point, it'll launch to light speed by a force that's I don't know and they don't know, because I'm just now identifying that force here on YouTube. When that needs to be studied, why that particle goes in the neutron from a standstill in beta decays, and then the neutrino shoots out at almost light speed. What gives that energy to the neutrino to shoot out at light speed, and it has 0 charge? It can't be electromagnetism. Think about it. Yeah, let that sink in if you're an initiated scientist. How is it launching to light speed? Where's that force coming from? That force that launches at the light speed, I say, is the same force that's spinning it. It's the same energy source. And instead of, when it doesn't spin, it can't express itself at spin, so it has to launch itself to light speed to express that energy. That's deep. That's really deep. That's good shit for YouTube. Nobody's ever put really deep theoretical work like that on YouTube. I think that's good. It's good to see. It's good for the world to see how an aspiring theoretical physicist thinks. I consider myself a theoretical physicist already, but society wouldn't say I have credentials because I don't have theoretical physics credentials. But I fancy myself a theoretical physicist. I'm a self-taught theoretical physicist, put it that way. Anyway, let me see. I think we covered everything there. What I want you to take away from this video is that the positron during beta decay gets stuck between the gluon. The positron gets stuck between the gluon and the electron. Excuse me. Their electromagnetic fields stop it from rotating. Bonk. By some phenomenon. I need to model that, and with a computer I can do it in my head and see it and know it stops it from rotating. But to give you that image, you're going to have to put the own image in your mind and seeing what I'm talking about. And when I say rotating, I'm talking about a closed loop string composed of fundamental strings. And that closed loop string is rotating. Okay. What is pertinent? Well, upquark. I want to go over the upquarks because people aren't watching my first video. This whole channel is founded on that one video. That makes my whole proton valid. What it is the two upquarks are electromagnetically charged and push apart, or would push apart. No, they do push apart at strong force. Really strong electromagnetic repulsion because they're like charged. They're both two-thirds positively charged. And they push away. The only thing holding them together is the strong force. And they're pushing apart with extreme force, and the strong force is holding them together easy. And the down quark is reciprocating in between the two quarks. But that's what holds the proton together, is those up quarks bond. I thought I'd remind you of that if you've seen the first video after this channel catches on, because I think people are going to be interested in this channel because I'm just casually telling it to you without going over a bunch of math and giving you the image in your mind of what the particles are actually doing in my theory. And I'll give you the images in your mind of what CERN thinks the particles are doing. And here's CERN's image of the particle. The quarks are in a confinement bubble. And there's a color charge. And that color charge goes from quark to quark, mediated by the gluon. Uh, the quantum chromodynamics, teaching it, I will eventually talk more about it, but we're going to skip a lot of it at this point and just say that the color charge tells the quarks how to attract one another. That's a good way to put it. That's basically CERN's model, a quick overview, just a quick statement. That's what they said in their video. And the quarks in their model are just free to bounce around in this magic confinement bubble. I say in my model, each of the four fundamental forces are radiated by the particle themselves. Each quark radiates its own strong force. Sounds easy, but they have never stated this openly. This needs to be stated for research, for people like me out here to understand what they're doing. And I want them to understand what I'm doing here. And I think what I've done is super groundbreaking. And after people see my Man Solves the Symmetry video, I think they're going to be blown away. Go watch that video. Come on. Like and subscribe if you want to. Thank you. I'm going to be teaching through a series of casual videos, particle physics, and some theoretical physics here on YouTube with 25 years of experience. Thank you.